the end of one sports season for the Rebels and just tipping off for another, see which Rebel team is off to a great start. Good afternoon and thank you for tuning into Hotty Toddy News. I'm Maddie Bierster. With Thanksgiving just around the corner, you can buy your veggies at Oxford's local farmers market and not only make your family happy, but also help out other families in the Oxford community. Reporter Carson McKinney has the story.
Despite the drop in temperature, the Oxford Community Market still meets every Tuesday afternoon to sell fresh produce.
It is a little bit chilly out here, but I think one of the things that would surprise people is how much great food there still is available this time of year.
Chapman and the Oxford Community Market are currently running a fundraiser and food drive through Thanksgiving to give bags of fresh produce to the local food pantry and to senior citizens as a part of their Harvest Angel project.
We have a lot of people here who have challenges in accessing fresh, healthy food. And even though we live in a beautiful little town, we still have people who are having those struggles, so it's important to bring awareness to that.
Through donating peppers, carrots, tomatoes, radishes, and greens, and other goods like eggs, baked goods, and rice, volunteers like Ole Miss junior Anjali Henderson say the work benefits the Oxford community.
The community really comes together and does different things, especially for kids in the community. And it's just really nice to be able to come out and see this happening in my community.
With the end of football season coming, it is fans' last chance to tailgate in the Grove for this season. After they take on Vanderbilt this upcoming Saturday, the Rebels will have their last home game in the Vaught for the 2018 season. Their last game will take place on Thanksgiving Day for the annual Egg Bowl against Mississippi State. 114 meetings total between the two, and Ole Miss took a victory in last year's matchup. This game will kick off at 6:30 p.m. on ESPN. Hope to see y'all there. With their first win under their belt and a new look to the Ole Miss team, the Rebel basketball team and coaching staff are optimistic for this upcoming season. Having 6 freshman players and 2 JUCO transfers, this is a rebuilding year for the Rebels. After a not-so-great season in 2017 and having 3 seniors leave, new head coach Kermit Davis is excited about this season and what his players will bring to the table.
Everybody played. We came out healthy. We got Luis Rodriguez back. We really played kind of about 50 minutes. He played the last 10-minute scrimmage and he seems to be doing fine.
After that victory against Western Michigan 90-64 this past weekend, they will travel to Butler College for this Friday night's matchup. This will be one of the 2 games in this series against Butler, with the next game being back here at the Pavilion. The game will tip off at 7 p.m. at Hinkle Fieldhouse. Looking for another way to beat the cold? Grab a cup of hot coffee and take a break to learn about science.
Located on the square at Uptown Coffee, students are learning about science outside of the classroom. Ole Miss chemistry graduate Nicholas Sullivan says,
I think it's a nice difference from what you're normally used to because it's a more open environment.
Through hands-on demonstrations, guest lecturers keep their audiences engaged.
You definitely learn something that you wouldn't learn in class.
The Ole Miss Science Cafe is organized by Ole Miss physics professor Dr. Marco Cavaglia, who likes the cafe's comfortable setting.
One of the nice things of the Science Cafe is that the location is small, is cozy and so on.
Cavaglia hopes that the relaxed environment will draw in more students.
But sitting on a big classroom or auditorium is different than being at a cafe, sipping your coffee and then listening to science.
That's all for Hotty Toddy News today. I'm Maddie Bierster. Until next time, thank you and have a great rest of your day.